On August 4th, 2024, YouTuber Thomas Locke grabbed his dog Archie and drove into the countryside, still sweaty from the gym, 30 minutes late. The sun was already setting. He went anyway.
What the fuck was that?
I've inadvertently started what I'm going to call Operation Sleep Like a Baby. At least I hope that's how it ends up working out. I've just come back from a really heavy leg day at the gym. I'm still like sweating like mad. It took half an hour longer than I expected it to, so I am leaving for this wild camp half an hour late. The sun sets in 40 minutes. I need to drive 20 minutes and then I need to walk 20 minutes. So the sun will be past sunset by the time I actually find my spot and pitch up. But I'm still going to do it. So let's go. Look at that sunset, Archie. Even the sunset reflected in the car looks amazing. This is going to be great. I'm going to be an absolute feast for the mozzies tonight because I'm covered in sweat from the gym.
The drive was golden, beautiful. He'd swapped his original spot for somewhere closer, a small compromise to beat the dark. The footpath hit him immediately. Nettles, thorns, overgrown and mean. Archie pushed through. Thomas followed.
Ages ago. Oh, this is good. And only a little bit Blair Witch. This feels weird and wrong. It just feels like I've entered somewhere I shouldn't be, you know. Oh, as long as Archie's...
He stopped to change into long trousers. Looked up at the tree line. This feels weird and wrong, like I've entered somewhere I shouldn't be.
It's just completely dropped. It keeps looking in that direction. Just birds, mate, just birds. Yeah, fuck it. Nah. Something's fucky. Something's fucky.
That's when Archie changed. Tail dropped completely. Eyes locked onto one spot in the trees, unblinking, frozen. Thomas swore on camera. He never does.
It's dead quiet, the birds. The birds have all gone quiet. Except for that one. See, it feels completely different here. This feels so different. Here, compared to in there. I don't know what that was, I don't know what I just felt. I know what the comments are going to be. I was going to talk about how someone's commented and said, oh, if you're a naturally nervous person, maybe camping isn't right for you. It's going to be like, thumbnail was going to be, should I quit camping, question mark, question mark.
Then the birds stopped. All at once, total silence inside the forest. He stepped outside the tree line, crickets, life, sound, back inside. Nothing. A forest that dense had no right to be that quiet.
What the fuck was that? You won't have heard that because I've got my mic on me. Can you hear that? Let me switch my mic off. I'm not messing around.
He was almost out. Mid-sentence. Wrapping up. Then the sound hit the mic. He didn't look back, he just left. One viewer was so shaken they commented, "When your dog acts up, listen to him 'cause he feels things you can't." One night, YouTubers Moxley and Ming from the channel Moxley and Ming drove out to Cannock Chase after dark, one of Britain's most notorious paranormal hotspots. They had no idea what the night would cost them.
That's where the German military graves are, and there's been a lot of sightings of shadow figures over there.
This do be angstigt.
What?
Ming?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that growling?
The black-eyed children out here. Is that who is watching us? Mate, it sounds like something's moving towards us. I've just seen the silhouette of them. I've seen a silhouette of somebody walk past my light.
We need energy.
Mate, I absolutely... Not paranormal or anything.
Yeah.
More shit ass.
Graveyards hide secrets.
Graveyards hide secret.
Welcome back to the channel. So tonight we're heading out to Cannock Chase to do an overnight haunted camp. There's been a lot of reports of werewolves, dogmen, pigmen's been spotted out here, black-eyed...
Cannock Chase has a reputation. Werewolves, dogmen, pigmen, black-eyed children, UFOs, shadow figures, and somewhere in the trees, a German military cemetery. They arrive at night, and before they've even set up camp, something sounds wrong.
Should be high enough.
Yeah.
For me to be able to sit down, test this fucking tree out.
I've only got to put it on the wrong way. I think.
Yep.
No, that's fine.
Oh.
You alright there?
Yeah. I'm just making sure it holds. How high up am I off the floor there?
About a foot.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good here.
Yeah, about a foot, mate.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Cool.
Right, that's the tarp up, the hammock's up, we're all set. I was going to have a coffee, but I'm going to skip the coffee and go straight to a bottle of beer.
We're going to get some food on the go. What have we got? Oh, you got the spray?
Got the spray, we're
Got the
cheating.
spray.
Got some fry light.
Yeah, some fry light. Go on, mate.
Enough?
That'll do for me. Yeah. Get the burgers on. What? 4 British quarter pounders. British quarter pounders. Beautiful.
Let's sizzle for a minute.
Yeah, listen. Oh, look. Beautiful. We'll leave them as they are for now. What time is it now? 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock at night.
11 o'clock at night and we're sat here.
And we sat here and we're just having a bite to eat.
Hammocks go up. Burgers go on. 11 p.m. in a haunted forest, and they're cooking quarter pounders like it's a Sunday afternoon. Then the bushes rustle.
Food. We were like, right, let's get better.
Yeah.
Head off out. We'll do a bit of an investigation. Next thing, it's like, Ming, can you feel that vein? And yeah, it's just started. It's only a drizzle at the minute.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
No. So we've just had to sort Ming's tarp out. I'm hoping mine's okay the way it is, depending on the way the vein comes down.
Yeah.
But it's that aside, the vein aside, the feeling out here is very weird, and it's a strange feeling. We literally are bang in the middle of this forest.
Yeah, and the weather's changed.
And the weather is changing drastically.
I'm cold now.
Well, we were just saying as well, we were looking at that tree over there, weren't we?
Yeah.
Going, look at that tree, and the tree's literally...
The jacket's wet.
The tree's literally doing this. A few of them, so... Well, let's see what happens. We're going to rest... Well, we're going to sit here 5 minutes.
Yeah.
See what happens. If it starts pouring, then we'll have to really sort our tarps out. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't come to that, and we can get into the forest and do an investigation. Right, so we've both just retreated to our hammocks under our tarps. As you can probably tell, it started hammering it down. So hopefully it passes soon and we can get out into the forest and actually do a proper paranormal investigation. But we are here, we're out here.
The rain comes without warning. They retreat under their tarps and wait, nearly 45 minutes, while the forest makes sounds neither of them can explain. Surrounded by darkness, listening.
Ming?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that growling?
Fuck off.
No, there's no way, mate. I heard that. The light's going on, mate.
Yeah, definitely lights going on.
The light is definitely going on. There's not a cat and mouse chance. Did you hear that growling? Please
That
don't
was
hear that
loud.
growling. Jesus Christ. Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it. Where's my torch? Where's my torch?
Don't know where mine is.
Got it.
Folks, there's been a conversation there on Moxley's channel. And we heard
That.
a growling. Definitely a growling, mate.
Because I'm in the 5.1, the no surround sound on this, it sounded like it come from this way.
Yeah. It was definitely there. Let's let me put my light on, folks. I've not even got that switched on.
It come from this way.
That was, look at that, I've even knocked my bloody light, that's what. Not me pick my light up. That was a definite growl.
It was a growl.
Definitely, mate.
That's when it happened. A growl. Loud. Close.
That growl? Can you do it again?
So we've literally just been stood here a good 10-15 minutes now. I'm going to pull the spirit talker out. We'll do a bit of a spirit talker whilst we're just walking a bit further down, just to see if anything comes through on that, anything relevant to where we are. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. I'm telling you now, I don't think we need it out here, to be honest, but it's always worth giving it that little go.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
Right, just go play Spirit Talker whilst we're walking down.
We need energy.
We need energy.
You can use our energy if that's what you're after.
We really don't mind.
Come and communicate with us. Because that's what we're here for. Let's have a look.
Can you tell us who we're communicating with? Who it is who's out here? The black-eyed children out here. Is that who is watching us? If it is, can you come and tell us your names? That wind.
Mate, I'm going to stick the ghost tube on and see what comes through that.
Yeah, go for it.
One man here.
One man here. One man? Well, been reports of a pigman. Pigman.
Pigman? I meant it.
Are you the pigman? I know that's not your real name. We're here to listen. Here to speak to you. Where?
We're here in the forest.
Can you see us?
Do you want to come and speak to us? Do you want to come and speak to us now? Right here where we are?
Paranormal.
Paranormal. That'd be great if you could do that for us.
What sort of paranormal? We've heard there's a werewolf out here, a dogman. Can you make a noise, a sound?
Can you make a sound for us so we know where you are? And we can come to you if you're not willing to come to us. What was that?
Something through here. Mate, sounds like something's moving towards us. Was that you that we heard then?
Evil.
Evil. Evil. Yeah, been many reports of something evil out here.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. We're going to try and manipulate us. These trees. It's been ripped right out of its roots, that one. Quad, tell me who I'm speaking to. Come out here tonight to speak to you. To get proof of paranormal activity out here.
Graveyards hide secrets.
Graveyards hide secrets. We've got the graveyard. The old German military cemetery, not too far from here. Were you a German soldier? Oh, 1 minute.
So it's a little bit far-fetched, but down at the cemetery is where a lot of sightings of the werewolves been spotted. Leave me alone. Plus, a male shadow figure been seen walking through the cemetery late at night, and it's just said, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
They pull out the spirit talker device. It starts talking. They ask if a German soldier is present. The device answers. A name comes through. Then another. Anna. Walter.
Check this footage over, mate.
Right, so I've got the footage up here. I'm just looking over it. But I've just been saying to Ming, it could have been something further out in the woods that's just cut through the light. I only worried, it wasn't even paranormal that I was worried about, it was more, shit, somebody's waiting for us to leave the camp.
Yeah.
They've gone into the camp. Our GoPros are there, all
Yeah.
our other stuff's there.
Everything was here, wasn't it?
But, looking at this, it looks all quiet. Obviously, I've not looked at all the footage. I'm just trying to get the bit where... There we go. It says coming back.
You found the part what you want.
But there's nothing. Nobody's in the camp. So that...
It's interesting because we were a distance away from camp,
Certainly was.
so something could have just walked past.
Yeah, it could have walked past
But-
in front of the lights.
Was it paranormal? Can't say. It could have been. It could have been anything. Deer, anything. I don't know. Is there any deer out there? It could have been absolutely anything. But the main thing is, we've not lost any equipment, and that was the one thing I was worried about. That's why I started shouting, "Oi!" because I thought somebody was literally here, probably taking all our stuff, in your car keys and everything are in your bag. I've got all my stuff in here, so we'd have been literally stranded. But right.
They rush back. Check everything. Their gear, their keys, their equipment. All untouched. But something had passed through.
You know.
Boy.
Boy. Right. So we've just been messing around. We've sat at camp after what happened. And what did I say? Is there a German soldier there? Because the German graveyard's down the road. Look at this, what it's coming through. Right, so the first one says, I lost an arm. That's what Google Translate's saying.
That's what it says to that Verstappen or whatever.
The other one, it looks like it's hello. Jungi, whatever it is.
Jungi.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy. And let's see what that other one there says.
Let me have a look here.
Bist du beängstigt?
What? Hang on, let me see what that is.
Oh, that for 1 minute.
Yeah, go on.
It's literally spitting out
German.
German words.
Postman ist her. Well,
And we're literally maybe 5-10 minute walk from the German graveyard. Well, the military
I don't think.
graveyard.
Live.
Live?
Yeah. That's what that De Postman ist her means. Live. Oh no, it don't. That's. Hang on. Show results with bows. Yeah, there it is. It's not actually giving it me. Did you mean? Yeah. No, it's just giving me German at the moment.
That's so strange,
Yeah,
that.
let me try that again.
If there's any German watchers in the chat, comment down below what that means. The two top ones. Because I've never known it to spit out so many German words.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Wow. Right, that.
Wow.
De Postman man is here.
Yeah.
It's got here I am, man. Here I am.
What?
Allowed to be man.
Now that's fucking strange, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That is very strange.
I've never, ever
Yeah.
had any sort of words like that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. There's another one. Here I am, man. Here dare it to be. That's
Dare it
weird.
to be.
It's
Well,
speaking
that-
German.
Is new. That is new.
Yeah, but that's what we were
Just
doing.
with the device on.
Yeah.
You come through with a couple of things. No, what?
Then they find it. The detail that changes everything. Moxley had never, not once, heard a foreign language come through on that device before.
On that.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Because that was really interesting for it just to start randomly coming through in German.
It was.
Right.
I agree.
I'm going to go finish my coffee. And then I'm going to try and get a couple of hours sleep. Right, good morning. What an eventful night we had last night. Managed to get a couple of hours sleep. But honestly, look at where we are.
This is the way we come in. Look how overgrown that actually is. It's actually more overgrown than what I thought.
Yeah, what a night it was. For the growling, thinking somebody was at camp, which we actually got 30 of. I think it could have been an animal or something like went through the trees here. Oh, it was just a branch that was moving, but definitely it did look like somebody was here. Thankfully it wasn't, so all I gave was okay. Got back, ended up having to get a couple of hours sleep. Now it's morning and Ming's just done me a nice cup of coffee to wake up to.
Look at this. So, thank you for that, Ming.
That's all right. You're very welcome.
Right. Have a quick coffee and then wake up.
And the other thing with the spirit talker during the night, well, not too long ago really, a couple of hours back, and it come through with the German words. Thinking of it, the spirit talker itself was still in English. So that was very odd. I've never had any other foreign language come through on the spirit talker until last night. Let me know what you thought of that in the comment section. And like I said, if there's any German people watching, let me know what it actually says. We think we deciphered it as best as we could, but can't be 100% sure if that is actually what it was saying. It seemed right, but it was just odd, very odd. But just listen to that. Just the morning birds singing away. Nice little breeze in the air and a little bit of drizzle.
Right, that's everything packed up. Nothing left behind, just the way it should be. Yeah, that's us making our way back through Cannock Chase, through this forest. Hey, look at that. Yo, what's that? Hey, Ming. We've had a visitor in the night.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have we got tracks in the mud?
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
That's deer.
It's a deer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a deer.
That's fresh as well.
It certainly is.
So
Yeah.
we've literally had a deer come up here, and it's not even 20 yards from where we were camping.
No. That's a deer track.
I'd have been meant to see a deer.
Wouldn't it
Again.
just? Yeah.
Well, the last
Yeah,
time I see
yeah.
the deer,
Yeah.
it come right up to the.
It was in your face, wasn't it?
Yeah, scared the life out of me.
Well, yeah, that's definitely from last night.
It is. Yeah, you can see it
Right.
coming all the way up.
Yeah.
Up here. And around.
Yeah, so
Back to the car.
that'd have been interesting to see, wouldn't it?
An interesting night that was.
I've seen a deer. Just following its tracks now.
That growl.
Won't see it, no doubt, but If anybody who's been around long enough, the last time I was here around about 2 years ago, this is actually where we tried to camp out, but everybody decided they couldn't do it, so they all started leaving. I was going to stay on my own, but there was a group of lads at the car, so I decided against it, and that's what's made me want to come back out and do it overnight. And finally, I'm here. Spent the night in Cannock Chase, done a bit of a ghost hunt, and caught a couple of odd things. I remember last night when it started coming out with German words, the German military graveyard just there. How mad is that? For it to start coming out with literal German words, just that was mind blowing. It really was, and look at the size of this graveyard. It's actually a massive graveyard. But yeah, if you'd like to see us come back here to Cannock Chase and do an overnight camp over this side next to the graveyard, comment down below yes or no. But oh, lovely morning, absolute lovely morning. Right, that's us come to the end of the night. Morning here at Cannock Chase. If you have enjoyed this one, please smash that like button. If you are new to the channel and you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Head over, check out my Facebook and Instagram. All the links are in the description down below. And once again, thank you all for watching. And I will see you all next Wednesday, same time, 8 PM.
They try to sleep. Dawn comes slowly. Over morning coffee, Moxley gets quiet. 2 years ago, he tried to camp here with a group. Everyone left. He almost stayed alone. Almost. Tonight, he stayed. The whole night. Cannock Chase didn't break him. He's already planning to go back and camp beside the German military graveyard. A solo creator drives out to a forest so notorious for hauntings that locals refuse to spend the night there. Before he even steps out of his car, ominous audio clips fill the air, warnings about open doorways, witchcraft, and death. The tone is set before a single tent peg hits the ground.
And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. New video will drop every single Wednesday at 8 PM. So yeah, with that, let's get in here. Let's go try and find somewhere to put the tent up. It's going to be a breezy night. It's supposedly raining as well. So we've got a stormy night. It's supposedly extremely haunted. No deal camp here. And I'm here alone. What can go wrong? Alright, let's find somewhere to pitch up camp for the night.
He thanks his subscribers, commits to staying the full night alone, and starts scouting for a spot. The weather is already working against him. Wind picking up, rain on the way. He eventually settles under a large tree for cover and pitches his tent.
Time for a quick cup of coffee and wait for it to go dark. A quick pop-up tent tonight, just so if I do have to leave in a hurry, then it'll only take me 2 minutes to fold this one back down, or even dump it somewhere and come back for it another day. But I don't think it's going to come to that. I don't think so. And that is pretty much it. Nice, simple, and very easy. And we do have a little bit of cover with the tree as a little bit of extra protection. And you might have noticed the bag that I'm using tonight. So this is from Nature Hike. So a 60 litre backpack. Honestly, this is the best backpack I've had. So I will leave a link for it in the description. So if you do like coming out hiking, or
He chose a pop-up tent on purpose. If something goes wrong, he wants to be able to grab it and run.
Just heard. I'm not too sure if it was an animal or something. But it was just like the weirdest noise ever. I was literally just chilling, having my cup of coffee. Oh, just finishing it off, shall I say. So, let's go for a little walk. Let's pull the spirit talker out for a few minutes. Let's see if we can get any sort of responses. So if there's anybody here, like the reports say, and you like to scare people out, you like to come around people's campsites, run around the tent, laughing. If you are with us, I've got a device in my hand, you should be able to speak to me through it. Can you tell me who you are?
We enjoy the company.
We enjoy the company. So why do you like to scare people? It's not even that late yet. I don't even think
I worked here.
You worked here? What sort of work did you do?
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Tear.
Tear. Do you want to come and show yourself to me here tonight? Come and do what you do to other people out here. Come on. I think it's just wind that evil. That actually scared the life out of me then. I thought somebody was poking on the back of the tent like that'd have been a quick video, wouldn't it? Can you come and do something for me? Yeah, it's what? 20 to 11. So it's not too late. There's a big lake or something this way. And the ducks are...
Sitting in near silence, he catches a noise he can't explain. Not clearly an animal, not clearly anything. He pulls out a spirit talker device and starts asking questions.
Sunlight, the sun, moon. I'm going to be staying here till morning. Will you be okay with that?
You must help.
What would you like help with? Tell me like what you want help with and I'll try my best. Disagree? Okay. Right. Let's go for a little walk into this forest and just see if we can get anything. So I've come into the forest here. So if you are here with me, come and speak to me. Give me a sign. Scream from in the woods. Scream your name. Appear. I'm not here to cause any sort of problems. I'm not here to cause you any sort of disrespect.
I'm buried close by.
I'm buried close by. Whereabouts are you buried?
Something is wrong.
Around, but I can't see no one. I can't say it was somebody 100%. It could have just been like the ducks, something over at the lake. Oh, did it startle me?
He wakes in the dead of night convinced he heard two people talking just outside his tent. But nothing. No one. The only explanation he can think of, ducks on the nearby lake. But the shaken look on his face says he doesn't quite believe that either. He zips the tent back up, makes himself another cup of coffee, and waits for morning. YouTuber Jared Bear returned to the one place he swore he'd never go back to alone. The same woods, the same campsite, the same spot where last time something was killed right next to his tent. He went back anyway.
When we get back, but for now, let's go offer an apple. Whoop. Welcome back to another camping adventure. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jared Bear. Now for this camping adventure, I have brought you...
Jared sets up camp in the snow. Alone. No signal, no neighbors, no backup. He tells the camera this location has history. Bad history. Viewers had paused his old footage from this exact area and spotted things in the trees. Things nobody could explain.
First, I think we should get the coffee on because it can be percolating while we're taking that to the offering tree. But first, if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like, hit that subscribe, join the...
He places an apple and peanut butter at what he calls the offering tree. He's done this ritual here before. He already knows something and watches this spot.
Eyes open for tracks. Also, there was a bloody mess. Something was killed right over here the last time I was here. So we also have a predator running around here. Oh, big wolf tracks. Huge wolf tracks down there. I don't know, Dogman, wolf. I just remembered those. Oh, yeah. So, we'll keep our eyes open for some wolf tracks. Anything dead and mangled, because that was already back here last time. And then once we get back from the offering tree, I'm going to get dinner started as well. It's much later. I can't believe how much later it is now. It's so cold, it's just draining batteries. All right, so we'll leave the coffee going. We'll put dinner on when we get back. But for now, let's go offer an apple. Whoop! Whoa.
He walks toward the area where the animal kill was found last visit. He stops at the same spot his tent is pitched right now.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Wait a minute. Is that ice too? That was a knock. That was a knock, but there might be eyes out there. Whew, that scared me. That was... Holy smokes. No way. I got you on the Wait a minute. I just seen eyes. And that was for sure a knock. I seen the eyes twice, so I know I seen eyes. Where'd you go? Right back in there. Man, I didn't even get done eating. There's still a little...
Night falls fast. The wind drops. The woods go quiet. That's when it happened.
Oh, I think that was snow. Or wind. I'm so nervous right now. I don't even want to get out of the tent, but I don't want it smelling like roast beef and gravy either. Flashlight. Do I have a flashlight out already? No. I know you guys just heard that. I don't like this.
He forces himself outside to check the perimeter. He immediately hears it, a sound he can't name. He goes back inside. It follows him.
There's somebody walking out there. That's somebody walking. Hello? Oh! Yes. Oh! Oh! Dang it! Hold on. Hold on. Something just got thrown right outside the tent. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Bipedal footsteps, slow, circling the tent. Silence.
Oh! No. I'm armed. Hey. Hold on. Damn it. Damn it. I'm armed. Ow, ow. Ow. Okay. God. That was something right outside. It just hit outside the tent. I'm thinking about just making a break for the truck. I'm just taking my bag. I don't even care about this other stuff right now. I know. Something just freaking attacked the camp. Literally right outside the door. How am I gonna do this?
Then something hits the tent from outside. He screams.
Did you hear that? I'm telling you. This is freaking nuts, man. Holy smokes, there's a tree there. There's a tree. There's just a tree thrown there. Okay, we're going to the truck. Man. Hold on. Damn it, how am I going to carry all this at once? Can't move fast. Okay.
One viewer sat through the entire video with the lights on and still said, "That was absolutely scary. I wouldn't go back alone if I ever did go back for sure." A solo explorer returns to a remote farmhouse that once spoke back to him. It's 4:30 p.m., and the sun is already beginning to quit.
Welcome back to another video. A massive thank you to everybody who's been tuning in recently and coming to check out what I'm doing. Strange one tonight, really weird one. I've decided to come out on my own. Quite a busy road behind us, but yeah, I've decided to come out on my own, and because I'm very close to, I'm not too far away from where I live. These kind of places are accessible. I've been to this place before. It's an old farmhouse. It was owned by a poet, and me and Dan came to this, I think it was last year, and we did some paranormal stuff in there. Now, there was quite good responses. It was the one with the dog bark on the spirit box. So I'll put some clips in.
Well, he said he's safe.
Who's safe? But yeah, you remember that one. And so basically what I've decided to do is, I'm fairly used to this place now. I'm used to where I am. I'm happy with my surroundings. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to spend the night there.
He remembers the last time he was here with his friend Dan. They caught the sound of a phantom dog barking on the spirit box. Now, he's going back inside completely alone.
I mean, if you haven't seen the video, have a look in the description. At the last time I was here, it is really in the middle of nowhere. There's the odd building there. Straight across here. This field is where the house is. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. There it is. I was going to get the drone and do some drone footage, but it's too dark, and it's a pain to fly a drone when it's slightly too dark. So nothing much looks like it's changed, to be quite honest. A couple of them windows have been put out though, I think. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look back on the video. I'm just have a quick scout about. I don't think anyone's here. I'm slightly let's see. It's not exactly the nicest welcome, but I mean, we're here now. Yeah, I don't think a lot's changed, to be quite honest. Look at that, that's moved. That used to be in there, near the sink. We've got steel bath.
The farmhouse stands like a skeleton in the middle of the fields. Someone has smashed the windows since his last visit. It isn't a warm welcome.
Here's a fire where last time we were here, we Dan had a fire. Never noticed that last time. It's like a checkered board or something. But yeah, it's just a really old farmhouse. There's not really a lot in here. But the reason I want to do this is because of what we found last time paranormal wise, and it was a bit strange. So there's a bed upstairs in one of the bedrooms if I remember rightly, so we're going to go and have a look. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm not feeling good about this. There's this little room in here, remember from last time. Just noticed as well, there's a couple of weird things knocking about. There's a newspaper, and this, which I think's off a chair. Not too sure. If I can get a date on this before I even set up. And I'm not going to, 1985. Yeah, 1985, wow. I'm also not going to be doing food because I've just had my tea, so I should be
He finds a newspaper from 1985 and a ruined mattress on a metal frame. He stops to look into a dusty mirror. He wonders who the last person was to see their reflection there.
Fine, I've got the basics and I just want to do this and get out. And then probably never ever come back here again, but I'm going to go upstairs now to the room in question and see what it's like. So if you're seeing this video now, everything's fine and I've gone ahead with it.
Night falls, and the house begins to breathe. He lies low, trying to stay silent as the environment turns hostile. That's when it happened.
On there, unfortunately I couldn't use it. We'll get the night vision camera out. And let's go for a wander around the house, I think. Look, shouldn't be that much noise, but it's going to be quiet for a second. Yeah, it's the wind. So I don't know if you can hear that, it is really windy outside. Thankfully I've got the only room with a working window. Isn't that nice? I think paranoia, when I get quiet, I go quiet, I start to hear things, and I think it's like the paranoia, like the wonder of being on my own, and like every...
Footsteps. Someone is right outside the room. He ducks below the bed frame, heart racing, afraid to even use his flashlight in case they see him. finally breaks for the car under the cover of darkness. Dozens of glowing eyes watch him from the hills. But it wasn't a threat. It was something far dangerous.
Right, so luckily I had no lights on, so that won't given away that anyone was in there. Maybe innocently just a farmer checking the place out, I don't know. I mean, you can't see it. I haven't bumped into anyone. It is dark out here.
The YouTubers exploring the Superstition Mountains sets up camp for the night, chasing a legend buried deep in the desert. The plan is simple. Camp, explore, maybe find something unusual. But the sun is already going down, and out here, that matters.
There for a second. Alright guys, welcome back to another adventure. Well actually technically we've been out here all day. I've actually been doing randonautica out here. Mo went on this crazy adventure, almost died trying to get to this wave cave thing, and there's something interesting about this place. So we're out in the Superstitious Mountains here in Arizona, and the reason why they're called that is because there's a lot of spooky and haunted history. The entire area is actually in fact haunted. Apparently there's a story about this German guy, they called him the Dutchman, and he had gone out there, he had found gold, there was a mine, and he died. And to this day, they still cannot figure out exactly where that mine is. It is actually deep into the woods back there. We were thinking about going to do it, but the sun is going down, and it's just like, that's impossible.
They talk about the place, the legend of the lost Dutchman's gold mine. A hidden fortune somewhere in these mountains. People have searched for it for decades, and some never made it back.
Apparently, there's a lot of stories about the Superstitious Mountains here in Arizona. A lot of legends, ghost stories. Apparently, the most famous tale is the Lost Dutchman's Gold Mine. I remember hearing about these Dutchman gold thing a long time ago. I didn't know it was here, though.
Yeah, I didn't know it was here. We just stumbled upon it by accident.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Apparently, there's gold believed to be hidden somewhere within the mountains. According to the legend, a German immigrant named Jacob Waltz discovered a massive gold vein in the 1800s, but took the secret location to the grave. Many treasure hunters have searched for the mine, and some have disappeared under mysterious circumstances, fueling stories of a curse. Other hauntings include tales of ghostly figures, such as the spirits of those who died searching for the lost mine. Some hikers and explorers report eerie feelings of being watched, strange lights, and shadowy figures. So far, not much. Have you had any experiences walking to the cave?
When I was walking up there, I freaked out because I heard some weird noises in the bush. At first, I thought it was like a wild pig or something.
Okay.
But it wasn't that. It was something different.
At first, everything feels normal. They sit, joke, and try to relax after a long hike. But one of them quietly admits something felt off earlier. Not like an animal, something darker. But it wasn't.
Go down now. The sun is setting is what I'm trying to say. Well, look at this. On top of the mountain, it looks like there's a guy up there. What's that?
That came from down there.
That was really loud. Oh, yo, I thought I just heard something over here. Hello? That's just a bird. That's a weird sounding bird.
Yeah.
Hello?
We come in peace. Shut up, you stupid bird.
It's like bird wash all over again.
That bird is like a spirit.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my god. We heard a loud bang coming from that way. But I'm pretty sure that was someone's voice.
I know, I heard that. Like clear as day.
I'm gonna do a replay on that for you.
The mountain answers. A loud echo comes from above, sharp, unnatural. Not wind, not wildlife. Something that almost sounds like a voice. They freeze, trying to understand it, but there's nothing there.
Nope. What the f was that? Okay. Bro.
Yo, something screamed at me from the mountain.
Really? Yeah. Well, I heard something like growling over there.
You heard what?
Something was like growling down there.
Something growled at you and something screamed at me from the actual mountain. I told you I'd come in peace.
Then it spreads. A low growl from one side, and at the same time a scream echoes from the mountain. Two different sounds, two different directions. That's when it happened.
Right?
Dude, there's a possibility that it's 100% a possibility that we're capturing native spirits. Oh my god. This is crazy.
What?
Look over there. There's a light in the bush.
Oh, there is a light in the bush.
What the hell? It came and it went.
Yeah, I think it, oh, there's one. What is that?
I don't know.
Huh.
A light appears deep in the bushes. It flickers, moves, then vanishes completely. No footsteps, no source, just silence pressing in around them.
I mean, this whole area technically was, but yeah, I would not be surprised if like certain specific ones were probably meaningful. This is pretty cool though.
Hey, we're not here to hunt gold or look for gold. We're here to look for Sasquatch.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
If Mr. Sasquatch decides he's gonna show up, well, there's the mountain.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's so big my light doesn't even do it justice. Okay. So Mo wants to keep going up. I'm kind of ready to turn
I don't
around.
think we can get up any higher.
I don't think so either. It's too steep.
Yeah.
What do you think? Turn around?
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea, bro.
You heard that too? Yeah. You heard it too?
What the fuck? Okay.
There's something up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I like can see anything, but
Do you feel that?
yeah.
Oh, it feels like the ground is shaking.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Let's get the fuck out of here. I think we pissed off the spirits.
We did something.
I got too close to the mountain.
I swear to God.
I swear we're not searching for gold.
Huh?
Well, I'm just telling them we're not searching for their gold.
I don't think they like it. Watch your step.
Yeah. Jeez, almost
I
slipped.
just said that. You literally almost fell.
Yeah. No, I just stepped on a loose rock. Can't even fucking run around here. It's literally impossible. Something moved behind me. Oh, thanks. Is that where the car is?
Huh?
That is where the car is, right?
Yeah.
I thought I saw something move down there.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Just trying to survive this mountain. Oh yeah, that's the car. There, I can see it. What the fuck was that? Okay, I heard something weird. It's like a fucking weird whisper. Alright, I kinda just wanna get out of here now. Fuck this. Oh, it got so much colder down here. In a matter of seconds, what the fuck? That was creepy.
That was so creepy. It's like every time we get near the damn mountain, something happens.
Yeah. So I don't know what the hell is up there, but knowing that somebody's out here potentially trying to fuck with us right now, not that. That was something else. But whatever.
They make the mistake of getting closer to the mountain. The air feels wrong. The ground shifts slightly beneath them. Something moves nearby again, closer this time. Too close. They don't wait to find out what it is. They turn around and leave immediately, because whatever is out there in the Superstition Mountains didn't want them to stay.